Have you ever popped your daily vitamins, trusting they're the key to staying healthy and strong as you age, only to find yourself struggling more with simple things like getting up from a chair, walking across the room, or tackling a flight of stairs? It's a quiet change you might blame on growing older, but what if it's not just age at play? What if those supplements you've relied on for years are secretly weakening your legs, eroding your balance, and threatening the independence you've worked so hard to keep? For millions of seniors, this isn't just a possibility, it's a hidden reality, and it's tied to some of the most common vitamins sitting in your cabinet right now. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 3 everyday vitamins that could be silently sabotaging your strength. And trust me, these aren't the ones you'd suspect. You'll want to stick around until the very end, because we're not just exposing the problem, we're giving you clear, actionable solutions to take control, safeguard your mobility, and ensure you can keep living life on your terms, strong and steady for years to come. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The silent muscle weakener, vitamin E. Vitamin E has long been hailed as a health champion, promising benefits like heart protection, youthful skin, and a shield against aging. It's ubiquitous, found in multivitamins, standalone capsules, anti-aging creams, and marketed with buzzwords like vitality. For many, especially older adults, it's a daily ritual swallowed with the assumption that it's a harmless boost to well-being. After all, it's just a vitamin. What could go wrong? But beneath this benign reputation lies a surprising twist. Vitamin E, when overconsumed, can turn from ally to adversary, silently undermining your muscles and mobility, particularly as you age. Unlike water-soluble vitamins that your body expels when levels get too high, vitamin E is fat-soluble, meaning it sticks around, building up in your fat tissues and liver. This accumulation might seem efficient, but it's a hidden risk. High-dose supplements, common among those chasing health perks, can push levels into toxic territory over time. For seniors, this excess can disrupt the delicate dance between nerves and muscles, a system called neuromuscular function, which keeps you steady and strong as aging already chips away at muscle mass through sarcopenia. Too much vitamin E can speed up this decline, setting off a cascade of subtle but serious effects. The damage sneaks up quietly. You might notice it's harder to rise from a chair, or your legs feel unsteady, weaving through a store. A slight wobble when stepping off a curb might be shrugged off as fatigue or just getting older, but these could be signs of muscles weakening internally, with vitamin E as the unexpected saboteur. Fatigue in your legs or hips might creep in during simple tasks, walking to the mailbox or climbing stairs, leaving you drained faster than before. Compounding the issue, vitamin E's blood-thinning nature can amplify risks if you're on drugs like warfarin, raising chances of bruising, bleeding, or a fall that turns a minor misstep into a major setback. What's maddening is how easily these symptoms are dismissed. Feeling sluggish or weak is often pinned on age, not the vitamin you've trusted for years. Doctors might miss it too, overlooking that pill you pop each morning. Yet, as your body evolves with age, what once helped can harm. Vitamin E epitomizes this shift. The irony: you don't need megadoses. Foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, or avocado deliver ample vitamin E safely with no supplements needed. If you're taking high doses, say 400 IU daily, It's time to pause and chat with your doctor, bringing your supplements for review. You might find your healthy dose exceeds safe limits, especially if vitamin E hides in multiple products like multivitamins or senior blends. Tally it up, you could be overdoing it without realizing it. Far from a villain, vitamin E is essential in moderation, but excess can erode leg strength, balance, and independence. Skip the pills, embrace whole foods, and reassess your routine. Your mobility is worth it. Number 2. The bone and muscle drainer, vitamin A. Next up is another vitamin that's earned a glowing reputation over the years, vitamin A. For decades, it's been hailed as a powerhouse for sharp vision, glowing skin, and a robust immune system. You'll find it in multivitamins, fortified cereals, and even nostalgic remedies like cod liver oil, a favorite of past generations. It's the kind of nutrient that sounds like a no-brainer for staying healthy, especially as you age. But here's the catch. Much like vitamin E, vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning it doesn't flush out of your system easily. Instead, it builds up in your fat tissues and liver, and when levels get too high, it can start causing damage in ways you'd never suspect. Aging already brings its challenges. Your liver slows down, your muscles take longer to bounce back, and your bones naturally thin out. This leaves less wiggle room for mistakes with nutrients, and excess vitamin A can push your body past its limits. One of its sneakiest effects is on your bones, particularly in weight-bearing areas like your hips and legs, the very foundation that keeps you upright and moving. Research has linked high vitamin A intake to faster bone loss, a serious concern for older adults. Even a slight dip in bone density can turn a minor trip over a rug or a slip on a wet floor into a fracture that sidelines you for months or worse, permanently alters your quality of life. But the damage doesn't stop at your skeleton. Your muscles can take a hit too. Many seniors notice a nagging heaviness or ache in their hips and thighs, especially after standing or walking for a while. It's tempting to shrug it off as a sign of age or overexertion. I must have done too much yesterday, you might say, but what if it's not just that? What if the vitamin A you've been diligently taking every day is quietly draining the strength from your legs, making every step feel harder than it should? The tricky part is how easy it is to overdo vitamin A without realizing it. It's not just in supplements, it's in fortified foods like milk or cereal, in that cod liver oil capsule you take for joint health, and even in your diet if you're a fan of liver or other organ meats. Layer a multivitamin on top of that, and you could be sailing past the safe limit without a clue. Because vitamin A accumulates over time, chronic overuse can lead to toxicity, especially if you've been at it for months or years. So, what should you watch for? Persistent aches in your hips or upper legs that linger without a clear cause. A tiredness that sets in after walking even short distances, like from your car to the front door. Maybe you've started avoiding stairs or cutting back on walks, not because you don't want to, but because your legs feel unreliable. These aren't just inevitable signs of aging. They could be your body whispering that something's out of balance. The solution? It's not about ditching vitamin A entirely. You still need it, but about getting it smarter and safer. The best form for most people, especially seniors, is beta-carotene found in vibrant veggies like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and kale. Unlike retinol, the preformed vitamin A in supplements and animal products, beta-carotene is a precursor your body converts into vitamin A only as needed, with no risk of toxic buildup. It's like a built-in safety net. If you're taking a vitamin A supplement, especially retinol-based or from cod liver oil, take a closer look. Are you doubling up with a multivitamin or fortified foods? It's easy to rack up more than you need, and that's where the danger hides. Consider asking your doctor for a blood test to check your vitamin A levels, especially if you've been supplementing long-term. Standard labs don't usually include this, so you'll need to request it specifically. Knowing where you stand could be a game changer for your bones and muscles. The bottom line: more vitamin A isn't always better, especially as a fat-soluble vitamin. What you thought was a wise health choice might be undermining your ability to stay strong and mobile. Skip the high-dose pills and let whole foods take the lead. Your body knows how to handle nutrients from nature. It's been doing it for a lifetime. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3, the nerve damager, vitamin B6. Finally, let's dive into a vitamin that's often pitched as a pick-me-up for your brain and energy levels. Vitamin B6. It's a star player in supplements aimed at seniors, popping up in multivitamins, energy shots, memory-boosting formulas, and mood-lifting blends. You've probably heard it's great for keeping your mind sharp and your spirits high, and since it's water-soluble, the common wisdom is that it's harmless. Your body just pees out what it doesn't need, right? Not so fast. While that's true for most water-soluble vitamins, vitamin B6 has a dark side when you take too much, and it can hit your nerves, especially in your legs and feet, harder than you'd ever imagine. Here's the shocker. Even though B6 is water-soluble, taking it in high doses over time can still lead to toxic buildup, and when that happens, it doesn't just cause a little discomfort. It can trigger a condition called peripheral neuropathy, where the nerves in your extremities start to malfunction. This isn't a minor annoyance. It's a slow, insidious process that can rob you of sensation and control in your legs and feet. It often starts small. Maybe you feel a faint tingling in your toes, like pins and needles that come and go. Or perhaps there's a slight numbness that you brush off as just sitting too long. But as the excess B6 keeps piling up, those sensations can spread and intensify. Your legs might feel like they're falling asleep more often, or your feet don't seem to land quite right when you walk. Some describe it as a dead leg sensation, like their limbs are only half awake. Others notice they're stumbling over nothing, their gait wobbling as they cross the room. Suddenly, stairs feel like a gamble, and the thought of falling starts to loom larger. This isn't just a physical toll. It erodes your confidence, your sense of stability, and your freedom to move without worry. What's heartbreaking is how often people blame this on aging or fear something worse, like a neurological disease, when the real cause might be a B6 supplement they've been taking for years, thinking it's boosting their energy or brain power. How much is too much? The safe upper limit for B6 is typically 100 milligrams per day, but many supplements blow past that. A multivitamin might pack 20 to 40 milligrams, an energy blend adds 50 more, and a memory pill tosses in another 30. Before you know it, you're doubling or tripling the limit daily. Worse still, the nerve damage from B6 toxicity isn't always reversible. Stop taking it, and some symptoms might ease, but others, like chronic numbness or shaky coordination, can stick around for good. That's a heavy cost for a vitamin meant to help you feel better. So, how do you protect yourself? Start by auditing your supplements. Check every label, not just your multivitamin, but anything promising energy, focus, or mood support. B6 hides in more places than you'd think. Then, lean on food instead. Bananas, avocados, potatoes, turkey, and chickpeas deliver B6 in amounts your body can manage, with no risk attached. If you're feeling tingling, numbness, or odd sensations in your legs or feet, don't wait. Talk to your doctor and ask for a B6 blood test. It's not part of routine panels, so you'll need to be proactive. Catching it early could save your nerves and your mobility. The bigger picture: your leg strength matters as we age. It's all too easy to write off every twinge, stumble, or wave of fatigue as just part of getting older. Society drills that into us, and we start to believe it's inevitable. But what if that's not the whole story? What if the weakness in your legs, the tiredness after a short walk, or the shaky balance you've noticed isn't just time catching up, but a side effect of the supplements you've trusted to keep you strong? The truth is that muscle and nerve decline isn't always a natural byproduct of aging. Sometimes it's fueled or made worse by overuse of vitamins like E, A, and B6. In the right amounts, they're allies. In excess, they turn into silent saboteurs, eroding your leg strength, dulling your nerves, and threatening your ability to move with ease. This isn't about scaring you, it's about empowering you. Recognizing the signs and making informed tweaks can preserve your mobility and independence for years to come. Your legs aren't just for walking, they're your ticket to living life on your terms. Don't let a pill take that away. What you should do now, feeling a little overwhelmed, don't be. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight, but you do need to act with purpose. Step 1. Grab every supplement you take and tally up the vitamin E, A, and B6. Step 2. Compare that to safe limits. Ask your doctor or look up guidelines. Step 3. Shift toward whole foods, nuts, seeds, veggies, fruits, and cut back on pills unless they're truly necessary. Step 4. Schedule a check-in with your healthcare provider to review your routine and, if needed, test your vitamin levels. Small moves now can keep you steady and strong for the long haul. You've got this. Step 2. Investigate your total dosage. It's not always one pill that gets you into trouble, it's the way they add up. Many older adults unintentionally exceed recommended daily amounts without realizing it, not because they're reckless, but because they're combining sources they haven't fully tracked. For instance, imagine your morning starts with a multivitamin, then you take an energy boost supplement at lunch, and later you eat a bowl of fortified cereal or a protein bar. Each of these might contain overlapping vitamins like vitamin E or B6, quietly pushing your intake far beyond what's safe or necessary. Grab a notebook or your phone and jot down the doses listed on each label. Add them up for the day. Compare the total to the recommended daily allowances. You can look these up online or ask a professional. This isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. Knowing your real intake empowers you to make smarter choices. Step 3. Consult a doctor who is aging. Not every doctor is equipped to guide you through the nuances of health in your later years. If possible, seek out someone who specializes in the needs of older adults, a geriatrician perhaps, or a functional medicine practitioner who looks at the whole picture of your wellness. Schedule an appointment and bring your list of supplements along, neatly written out, or even the bottles themselves in a bag. Be open about how you've been feeling. Mention any specifics, like weakness in your legs when you stand, trouble keeping your balance, or that odd tingling sensation in your hands or feet that comes and goes. These could be clues tied to your supplement habits, and a knowledgeable doctor can connect the dots. Don't settle for a quick nod. Find someone who will listen and dig into what's right for you at this stage of life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Step 4. Request a detailed nutrient panel. When you're at that doctor's visit, don't just settle for the usual blood work. Ask for a comprehensive nutrient panel that specifically measures your levels of vitamin A, vitamin E, and vitamin B6. These tests aren't always standard, so you'll need to be clear and firm. I'd like my vitamin levels checked, please. High levels of these nutrients can build up in your system over time, especially if you've been taking supplements for years, and they can cause subtle but serious issues like nerve damage or muscle weakness that you might not link to your pills right away. Once the results are in, your doctor can tell you if you're overloading your body and help you figure out how to scale back safely. This isn't guesswork anymore, it's science giving you a roadmap. Step 5. Prioritize nutrients from real food whenever you can. Shift your focus from bottles to your plate. Your body knows how to handle vitamins and minerals when they come from natural sources. Think vibrant fruits like berries or oranges, leafy greens like spinach or kale, lean proteins like chicken or fish, hearty whole grains like quinoa or brown rice, and nutrient-packed nuts and seeds. These foods deliver vitamins in balanced amounts, paired with fiber and other goodness that supplements can't mimic. Unlike pills, which can dump concentrated doses into your system all at once, food lets your body absorb what it needs and ditch the rest without the risk of buildup. Start small. If you need to swap a supplement for a handful of almonds or a baked sweet potato, it's not about overhauling everything overnight. It's about trusting nature to nourish you better and safer than a factory-made tablet ever could. A gentle reminder, this is about taking charge. Let's be clear, this isn't about scaring you into throwing out your vitamins or doubting every choice you've made. It's about stepping into your power, your strength, your ability to move freely, your independence. These things are precious and they're worth protecting. With a few thoughtful adjustments, you can safeguard your body, keep your legs steady, and enjoy an active life for years to come. You're not just avoiding problems, you're building a foundation for thriving. That's the goal here, and you're more than capable of reaching it. Another overlooked risk, the trap of too much sitting. Even if you've got your supplement routine perfectly dialed in, there's another sneaky threat that can undermine your leg strength, and it's something so common you might not even notice it creeping in: sitting for too long. In our modern lives, it's easy to spend hours parked in a chair reading a good book, watching your favorite show, scrolling through the news, or just resting after a busy morning. It feels harmless, even sensible, especially as we get older and conserving energy seems wise. But here's the catch. Prolonged sitting isn't as innocent as it seems. It's a silent saboteur of your mobility. When you sit for extended stretches, your leg muscles don't get the workout they need to stay strong. Over time, they start to shrink from lack of use, a process called muscle atrophy. Weak muscles mean shaky balance, which turns simple tasks like getting up from a chair, stepping off a curb, or climbing a few stairs into risky endeavors. Meanwhile, inactivity also chips away at your bone density, especially in weight-bearing areas like your hips and legs. That loss makes fractures more likely, even from a minor stumble. The stats are sobering. Falls are a leading cause of injury among seniors, and weak legs are often the root cause. But here's the good news. You don't need to run marathons or lift weights to turn this around. You don't even need a gym. What matters is regular, gentle movement woven into your day. Try a slow walk around your living room or backyard, a set of easy chair exercises like leg lifts or seated marches, or a few minutes of stretching to wake up those muscles. Even standing up every hour to shake out your legs or stroll to the kitchen helps. It boosts blood flow, keeps your joints limber, and tells your bones they're still needed. Think of movement as a daily dose of medicine, free, simple, and tailored to you. Just as you're mindful about your vitamins, be deliberate about moving your legs. Your body was built for it, and it rewards you with strength and stability when you do. A heartfelt note from one senior to another. Let me talk to you, not as some expert in a white coat or a voice from a screen, but as someone who's been around the block, someone who's seen the years stack up, watched the world shift, and learned a thing or two about what keeps us going. I've lived through enough seasons to know that aging isn't the villain we sometimes fear it is. It's not the years that slow us down. It's the little choices we don't question, the habits we let slide, the things we assume are fine because they've always been that way. I've watched people I care about, friends, neighbors, even kin, lose their spark, their steadiness, their freedom to move through life on their terms. Not from some dramatic disease, but from quiet, everyday missteps they didn't see coming. They popped their vitamins religiously, trusting the promises on the bottle, never suspecting that those same pills might be sapping their leg strength or muddling their nerves. Over time, it hit me hard. Good intentions aren't enough. We've got to be wiser than that. So here's my plea to you. From one seasoned soul to another, pay attention, take stock. You've earned every year you've lived. Now make them count. Tune into your body. Notice if your legs feel heavier than they should, if your steps waver, if there's a tiredness that lingers. Those aren't just old age creeping in. They're signals, soft nudges from your body asking for a closer look. You've got the wisdom to hear them now. You deserve to stride into each day with your head high and your footing sure. Don't let outdated routines or sneaky oversights steal that from you. You've still got plenty of say in how this goes. Ask the tough questions of yourself, your doctor, your habits. Dig into what you've been told about health and see if it still holds up. The point isn't just to stretch out your years. It's to fill them with vitality, independence and purpose. Your legs are your lifeline to freedom. They carry you where you want to go, keep you steady and let you stand tall. And now, armed with this know-how, you can protect them. Take a fresh look at your daily patterns, your supplements, your sitting, your movement. It's never too late to tweak what's not working and build on what is. You've got this. Every mindful step you take today is a gift to the you of tomorrow. Keep moving forward, literally and figuratively. You're worth it. Well, there you have it. The surprising truth about how some of your daily vitamins might be quietly weakening your legs, and the simple steps you can take to protect your strength and independence as you age. We've covered a lot today, from the hidden risks of vitamin E, vitamin A, and vitamin B6, to the power of choosing whole foods and moving your body to keep those legs strong. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down, and now you've got the knowledge to make sure it doesn't. So what have you learned so far? I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment and comment below with one thing you've picked up from this video that you'll put into practice in your life. Maybe it's checking your supplement labels, swapping a pill for a handful of almonds, or adding a short walk to your day. Let's keep this conversation going. If you like this video, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're here to bring you more tips to live stronger and healthier because you deserve to thrive at every age. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.